Okay, Saturday, 31st of January 2026, so Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Micro-signal warfare. Now, one interesting thing I've realised with regards to communication and human nature is that, yes, to build on yesterday's vlog, everything's a proxy, and therefore, subtle actions, subtle winks and nudges, comments, decisions, postures, everything sends a signal in some fashion. And it's worth understanding that and being aware of that to quantify and to point to it, to enumerate that idea in a sense of the person who I was just talking with said to me 2 times, oh, this is the path back down the hill, this is the path back down the hill, things like that, to say, right, that's what he wants. He's pointing towards that. Or the way someone holds their shoulders or holds their weight or holds their chin or whatever else is a signal. Micro-signal warfare, in a sense of everything is sending a subtle signal in some fashion. That hesitation, on purpose or not, that tone, that inflection in that word, in that question, everything, it's all sending a subtle signal to say something, or the opposite, to not say something, to omit something, and to be more elusive, more hidden, more secretive, so to speak, in a sense of where are we going today? Like as a question, where are we going today? Versus, are we going to go here? Are we going to go here? Are we travelling here, so to speak? That kind of question. That kind of subtle question to ask. But micro-signal warfare happens at every single level. What you wear and don't wear, even down to the jewellery, even down to the clothing, the colours, the styles, the patterns, the brands even. The brands, the Gucci, Armani, you name it and beyond. Everything, even down to what kind of watch is the person wearing, what kind of shoes are they wearing, even down to, you could say, at a broader sense, where they are. It sends a signal in some fashion. It reveals something about them. It's indicative of something, but it sends a message, sends information across. And that's worth understanding and enumerating in life. Even just by being here, by recording a video here, it sends a message in some fashion to say anything, really. But that's a whole other conversation. But everything, especially if you're going to be cynical about people, to say, why do they say that? Why do they do that? Why do they wear the shoes like that? Why are they wearing that shirt? Why this? Why that? Why do they send this? Why do they put a full stop there? Why do they send the picture and then the text? Why do they write that rather than send it in an audio? Things like that. Real nth degree to analyze people. But there's always that factor. There's always that just consideration to say it's just coincidence. It's just by chance. Human nature, lazy. Open the dictionary and look at any adjective, a describing word. Lazy, proud, sensitive, stubborn, and that'll be someone's excuse. And that'll be someone's default answer. Oh, why didn't they just do it as an audio? They were lazy. Why didn't they send a picture? They couldn't be bothered. They were not interested. Things like that. There's always that factor to consider, the human element to say, meh. And at the same time, you can say, there's the wider thing at play to say, just that's the universe. It just is. It just is in some fashion. Yeah. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.